Well, how y'all doing? This is one of my new buys, the 73 Plymouth Duster that had been sitting from what the person I bought it from 25 years. It is farm fresh from what I'd say. I don't know how much you can see, but that's about it for us so far. And there as well. Oh, look. 6-cylinder, 3-speed on the floor with some free glasses. Bunch of free rat's nests. So, but the only dent that was just made is the guy bought it from his uncle had hit it, but the car is complete. Bear with me on a lot of this. We're out in the wind, but it's got tag. It's got out stickers. And got parked because the motor mount went out from what they said. I'll take it for what you will. But I really like this car. So what we're gonna do is tear it apart and dig all the rat feces out. From inside, take the seats out, take everything out, pressure wash it, get an ozone machine, see if we can disinfect everything. So, if you guys want to see this 73 Duster and what we're gonna do with it, probably follow along. We're gonna make some videos. We're gonna keep going from here. But I am in love with this car. But let's show this last sticker. North Dakota, June of '88. And the plate itself isn't 80. So I'm bad with math. 88 to 73, 50. About 15 years it was on the road. And dead for enough to be considered an antique in my state. But we're gonna give her a go. Why don't we come back when we get all the interior out and somebody's cowboy boots, and we'll even pop the trunk. Oh, sorry. Welcome back. We took everything out of the Dodge. Thought I'd show you guys what it was. God, it was about six hours. It's very good, I guess. Okay. Getting worse. Real bad. And just terrible. I don't know if you can see that, but you know, Fred Flintstone, and it's really soft up there. That rocker is really good. The other one's really kind of soft on the passenger side. I guess I kind of expected rust, just not in this quantity per se for the car. Doesn't mean my wife would say I told you so, but it's not bad. Like, there's no poke through back here. I mean, I'll show you guys where I was throwing all the garbage, but still smells really bad. There is rust all along the trunk, but I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. Need gaskets. But and we've got this thing. And I mean, whoever owned it, he jumped the car. That is the only bolt that just would not come out. That one right there on that seat belt. The seat belted stuff is stuck. But I mean, this one's bad. And that's the rocker panel, it's just soft. And this was the side that had no tires. Had the back one, the front one just down in the dirt. But it's not as bad, I guess, as I worst case scenarioed it. But it's definitely not as good as I'd hoped. So we'll have to see. But the car it still is very complete. I mean, everything was in this car. I've taken out some seat belts. The bench came out without a problem. Rear seat obviously had been in and out a couple times. But there was a build sheet actually on the seat, the top end. And the top end is the one that had the most holes in it out of all the seats in the vehicle. The tops of the bench seat, actually, I'd say they don't go to the car. The car had a green with a kind of, God, what would you call it, like Scottish design, I guess, real thick. But I just ripped everything off. It smelt, it had rat poop. There was so many holes and everything. This didn't have any holes along with the tops, and I think I'll take and clean everything up and just see how it looks at the end. But let me show you guys the dumpster where everything is. So this thing was empty. Yeah, we're all the way down. I mean, there was everything in there from firecrackers to mouse shit to rabbit feces, old blankets, nice shag green seat is in the front. But I mean, that trunk where you have the hole for the spare tire, that was terrible. That thing had ugly matting, and it came out in one piece, but it made a mess on the way. But we got 2 tire tees, fire extinguisher with no nozzle end, spare tire. I really like those tires. Widowmaker or jack, a couple feet. I don't know if it's supposed to come with 2. I guess I never really looked. An old Milwaukee beer pan, and a tackle box with tackle from, God, that's got to be the 70s. But thanks for tuning in, I guess. If we'll keep going, we'll keep going. I kind of want to make the videos maybe even for myself. But we're gonna, with the rust now, I think we're gonna take the dash. We're gonna take everything out, and I'm gonna price out how much some floor pans would be and maybe a rocker for that other side. And I think I can patch panel. I think I can patch panel that corner on each side. I mean, I've did it for my Charger. They aren't the greatest, but the way that rocker is, I'd rather replace the whole rocker. It's pretty squishy, and I want to do it right. I want this car to last, because it's, you know, it's the first car I've ever bought where everything, I guess, is completely there. Sat in a barn 33 years, I did the math. I'm guessing the owner did take his Duster emblems back, considering they look like they were just there. But I guess let me know what's thought of my 1973 Duster. I'm kind of in the air even about painting it. Let me know what you guys think, okay? So we're gonna start this one off with looking at the engine now. We did the interior yesterday, found a bunch of rust. Got discouraged. So we're gonna figure out if we're just going to make some using some sheet metal that I've did or have. But the other discouraging thing was you know, just not very good in there. I mean, she's rusty. I don't know what the owner did or why he did what he did, but we're going to pull spark plugs, oil the engine up, and just see if we can get her to rotate. I haven't even tried to rotate it, but we're gonna do some precautions, drain the oil, see how much water's in there, take the spark plugs out, put some diesel in there, put some ATF, whatever we got to do. We did take one out, and that's kind of it. But why don't you guys hang out and we'll see what we can get, what we can do, and we'll come back to you with some stuff apart. We're back. Sorry, we put her up on jack stands. I'm gonna do it right, so just leaving the jack under it. So we're gonna drain the radiator, take it out, then we're gonna take that fan out and turn her over.